I remember going to the book fair in school and seeing these books where it had just like these kids transforming into different animals and shit like that. And then I remember seeing a live action show. I think it came out on Fox based on those books.
Yeah.
In the realm of like Goosebumps and shit, it was low budget kid show.
I remember it being very popular for a brief period of time.
It had a run. It had a run.
I don't really remember it at the book fair, maybe just because I didn't have money at the book fair, so I would try not to look at all the cool stuff. But I do remember them being at the library, and I remember like checking out a few of them, but they didn't like stick. Like Goosebumps stuck.
Animorphs, I mean, it was a franchise that was on that level for a minute. And they even had a Game Boy game that I played that was really funny. Yeah. Not the most fun, as you could imagine, but it exists.
Yeah.
And I mean, I always got it confused with the Capri Sun commercials because they would turn into that blob thing on the Capri Sun commercials.
Like silver
Yeah,
blob.
I always thought that they were like, that must be the Animorphs' power is the same as that power.
Okay, I have never.
I tried to figure all these things out when I was a kid, you know.
You're just so
Were they
smart.
mutants?
Yeah.
Is everybody who has power a mutant?
Did you read any of the books? I'm sure they explained.
Hell no, I didn't read any of the books.
Somebody probably knows.
But I watched the show. I remember the show being a thing. And I remember there being like government people after the kids that could transform
That makes
and
sense.
shit.
Kind of like X-Men.
For some reason, now I haven't thought about this in like 20 years
I was gonna say
or
30.
more, you know? Yeah, maybe
Not
30.
Not 30.
Close.
Probably closer to
Close.
30 than 20.
So I think there was like something to do with like aliens or some kind of asteroid that gives them the powers. And then there's like government, like Men in Black type people after them.
Oh.
I think. Could just be me making this shit up.
Are you just thinking of like Men in Black?
No, I think I remember this. Like the kids like got these powers from something like that, and then they had to like hide from the adult like Men in Black people were trying to find them. But anyway,
Sounds like
JonTron did a
X-Men.
video about this fucking weird ass show from the 90s, and yeah, I'm sure he'll do a better job explaining it than I do.
Yeah.
But just to say, it was a part of my childhood. I thoroughly remember it as being a big fucking deal for a little while.
Yeah.
And I even remember playing a Game Boy game of it. So
I do not remember a Game Boy game. I vaguely remember a TV show, but I definitely remember there being books and remember reading some of the books. Just didn't retain any of it.
yeah.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Let's check out what JonTron has to say about Animorphs, the TV show.
Literature for the youth, a staple of the American spirit going back decades upon decades. Whether you grew up with the Hardy Boys, Goosebumps, or Captain Underpants, you know the profound effect these classics had on the course of our lives. But one series towers above the rest, one that to this day is still inspiring
does it?
About
memes
that.
based on its iconic book covers, and that title goes to no other than Animorphs. On the face of it, it's easy to understand why it appealed to so many young readers. I mean, who doesn't want to become a freaking animal? And a cool one. Maybe, depending on which edition you had your hands on at the time.
Right.
I don't know what to tell you. They burned
Oh,
through the good
no.
ones quick, I think. Mommy, I want to be that squid. Get me the squid one. From boy, we can become boy. Cow to alien. Alien to cow. Who knows? That didn't help either. But what kids initially thought was maybe just zoo books with a slightly better plot, they found was actually some kind of interstellar political drama between blue snail-eyed centaurs and pterodactyl men named Hork-Bajir. A little bit of a bait and switch, but, you know. Listen to me, it's about horror, it's about war, it's about imperialism, sanity, morality, innocence, leadership, freedom, family, monkeys. But that said, today we're not focusing necessarily on the books, but the acclaimed television series of the same name.
I remember
I
it.
vaguely remember watching this when I was younger, and I remember liking it, I think, but it's been a really long time since I've seen it, so I figured today we should go down memory lane together and see how this thing holds up. Okay, you know the catchphrase. It's morphin' time!
Well,
I regret doing that.
My name is Jake.
I remember
Half an hour
him.
ago, I was just a regular kid. Not anymore.
Not
It's amazing
anymore.
how quickly your whole life can change.
Ouch. Where were you when you found out they could still charge for the late pizza? It doesn't get better, but it gets easier, kid.
Aren't you gonna see what's next?
So, of course, this show starts off where every kid's show from the 90s starts off, and that is in the Game Zone! The sort of grown-up
The Game
McDonald's play
Zone.
place you'd always see on these shows that was never to truly blossom into a real thing. And the story follows a group of teens, Jake, Marco, Cassie, Rachel, a dog, and Tobias, but he's a story for later.
That's not fair. You just got blown away. Homer, no! Homer!
Homer, no! Don't move the plot forward! See, that's a literary device we can hang on to. Coniteration, we call it. Can't think of anything for your characters to say? Just get the dog to get you out of there. Come on, boy! To the next scene!
Come on, boy, let's go!
What's up with him anyways?
I don't know, but we gotta get him back.
By the way, that's a great night filter you got in front of the camera there. I couldn't tell that's not nighttime. You filmed that during the day? What? I can't see anything.
This isn't funny.
What's he want in there?
What's he wanting there? What do you mean, what does he want in there? Is he not a normal dog with simple dog tastes? You don't think he wants a big corrugated metal sheet to slice some cat's face off?
Homer!
Let's go, boy.
Homer!
Over here. Come on, Homer.
We've
You
looked
had a dog
everywhere.
named
He's
Homer.
not
I
here.
did.
You've looked everywhere. You've been here for like 5 seconds. And let me guess, you didn't even check those towering rusty drums over there because you were afraid of, quote, mercury poisoning. Do you even want to find your dog?
Tobias.
Hey. Thanks.
Sure. I didn't do anything. I'm not helping you. I might actually be opposed to you. Chances are.
You're new around here, right?
You can't just point. I need to know, why are you in a dark factory with my dog?
Whoa.
Look at that.
Too weird.
Honestly, that did catch my attention. You got me there. But we are coming back to this conversation, mister.
Let's go.
I don't think so.
Oh, this man's hurt. She's right.
What the fuck? You're just gonna keep up your casual conversation during an actual active airship disaster? Debris just flying all over you and your friends. You're stoic. You're fine. You're not bothered.
Oh, that's a real shame. Yeah, that's going down. So where did we eat for lunch today, guys? Was it empanadas?
There's something coming out.
Oh no. It's a horse from space.
That would suck.
I don't know, but it's definitely not from my
I would be
hood.
afraid of the horses from space.
Where exactly did you
already
think
afraid
I
of
thought you lived?
regular
Is it the
horses.
Andromeda Cluster? Because that's obviously from space, dude. I know it's not from your neighborhood. First of all, you live in Malibu, dude. Your dad's a celebrity attorney. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, that's
He looks
not
like
a
it's hurt.
horse.
Yeah, so?
So we have to help it.
What if it's like radioactive or something?
Oh, please.
Oh, what is this, a 3 Mile Island history lesson? Did I ask for that? Hater, you're a hater. I'm gonna go touch it. I'm gonna get my DNA fragmented. You can stay behind. So at this point, the kids
No.
find out that this alien called an Andalite, which is basically one of those blue guys from the cover of the books you might be familiar with, well, he has crash landed on their planet, and oh, if he doesn't have an info dump for them.
Do not be afraid. I mean you no harm.
Has there ever been less fear after someone has uttered the phrase, "Do not be afraid"? It's never happened.
I mean you no harm.
Where did that come from? I heard it. In my head.
I'm speaking to you in thoughts.
What the fuck? Okay, first of all, if you're speaking to them in thoughts, you
grunts.
could have left out the That's a
He's in
throat
pain,
sound,
you know?
bro. Not a thought sound. You do not need to be gutturally moaning around the children.
Okay.
We can help you. You're hurt.
Oh yeah, did you notice? Okay, how are you gonna help me, sweetie? You're like 8 years old. I'm an advanced alien life form, and clearly I couldn't even stop myself from getting in this situation. Do you have a med
Literally.
kit? No? Okay, so stop pretending you could have ever done anything and let me fucking die!
There's nothing you can do for me. I've got
Oh no.
Bro, you simply
no.
you've got to stop.
Oh,
You gotta
no.
keep those thoughts in your
Oh,
head.
no.
Honestly, they shouldn't even be going through
Oh,
your head
no.
at all. Do not come.
Do
Do
not.
not come.
I've come.
So anyways, at this point he drops some exposition regarding the overarching plot of the series, which is that the Earth is under attack by an alien slug race called the Yeerks.
You must protect yourselves from the Yeerks.
The what?
The Yeerks. The Yeerks are
I like how he's just like, the slug alien race, the one coming behind me, it's not here yet, that's the bad guy. How do I know you're not the bad guy? You're a big, disgusting blue centaur. You do not look like a good guy at all.
It's true.
I can give you a way to fight the Yeerks.
Man, this is insane.
There is no time for questions.
I feel like there's got to at least be some time for question
Yeah, a
and answer.
little
It's always like there's not enough time. I'll explain later. No, how about you explain now? You've been laying here making guttural sex noises for how long now? You could explain it then. I'd call bullshit.
I must do what I can for you. Each of you must touch one side of the cube.
I'm not touching that. You just conveniently produced this glowing cube. You already know I gotta touch it in a certain way with my friends on each side. It's just not happening.
If you have no choice, touch the cube.
You have no choice.
Yeah, rub all 6 faces of that. Yeah, this is innocent. No time to explain.
Not the dog. Not the dog.
Man, I was half expecting the dog's paw to just
Yeah,
slide
me
in
too,
here as well.
yeah.
I mean, now I'm sad it didn't, to be honest. I want the dog to be part of the team.
It is done. Change is in your flesh.
Change? What kind of change?
You need only to touch a creature to acquire its DNA pattern and change your form.
So
You mean we
who's
can
gonna
change
go
into
get a
animals?
starfish?
You can become any animal
Or
you touch,
squid.
but remember, you must return to your human form within 2 Earth hours. You will be trapped within that animal form forever.
That would have been good to know before, because does that mean now I'm a hermit crab forever?
That would suck.
I've been hiding from this persistent trout for 3 hours. Man, with all this animal-themed content, I gotta say, it's really a jungle out there. You know what else is a jungle? The World Wide Web! It's full of hackers,
Commercial.
creeps, and worst of all,
Nice.
Netflix region locks. Oh, you thought the Great Wall of China was tough? Try watching Shrek in Switzerland. Before long, you'll get frustrated and give up and have to watch reruns of Chukur. And nobody wants that. And that's where the sponsor of today's video, ExpressVPN, comes to save the day. So if you're overseas and you see the dreaded region lockout, just pick your country, fix your eyes on the big red button, hit it, and now you're surfing first class international.
Does this
but it's
work
not just
for
about existing
TikTok?
in a continental Netflix
I
buffet.
need to know.
It's also about privacy. Without ExpressVPN, you might as well be plastering your search history on a Times Square billboard and going, get a load of this! And do you really want your mom seeing that, all that? She already doesn't have a very good heart. With ExpressVPN running in the background, all your data is sent through a secure, encrypted tunnel that keeps your private information, well, private. ExpressVPN is stupidly easy to use. I'm talking one click and boom, you're safe. So what do you have to lose? Scan this bad boy. It's your golden ticket to 3 free months of ExpressVPN. Or click the link in the description, or go to expressvpn.com/jontron. That's JONTRON. So get ExpressVPN, protect your stuff, and while you're at it, unlock all the good shows. Like Animorphs, which we're getting back into right now. I'm morphing!
What's happening?
You must go. Your lives are more important than mine. Now go.
Wait, you're actually gonna go? Like, I was just saying that to be magnanimous. You're really gonna leave me? You can all pick me up together.
Tobias. Guard this, Tobias. With your heart and your soul.
Tobias, come on!
I have to get it!
Really? Dude, according to your own words, that's the most important item in the world, and that's your throat. You didn't even try to get that thing to its
That's
target
me
destination.
throwing something.
Prince Alfangor, what an honor it is to be in the presence of a legend.
Visser 3.
Yes, I have taken one of your Andalite bodies as my host.
So anyways, it's a bit confusing, but basically, another blue alien comes out of the ship, but the twist is, this one is evil.
This world will soon be ours.
And a shapeshifter.
You won't succeed, Vilor. There will be others.
Why did he bother coming down in the dude's blue centaur form if he was just gonna immediately transform anyways? Does he just get off on that? He's like, hey bro, before I eat you, I just want you to look at your own abs. You must have put in some work, because you are a hot horse man.
What is that?
Now I'm gonna concur. What is that? Indeed, what is that? Is that supposed to be the same menacing alien we saw just cast a shadow a second ago? The horns, the beak, it's all very imposing, but the sort of head on a string, bobblehead kind of thing, I don't know. It's kind of taken away from the rest of it.
Wait, does that technically mean he's gonna be one of those? Because he touched that thing.
Okay, that is clearly not the same monster from before. Why does he remind me of that clip of Beetlejuice where he's just like standing in his hotel room and he's like, me? Nothing. Just prowling around.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I saw you the whole time. I know, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Come here.
I need your help, Homer.
He's gonna be the dog now.
Homer, nobody likes this, me least of all. But obviously, the only way out of this situation is I need to become you. We need to be two separate dogs, or else the situation with the Triceratops out there. Come here, Sparky. I'm gonna need your DNA. The dog seems to have the right idea here. He's just like, dog-made horrors beyond my comprehension. So there we have it, the first Animorph in the series. They did the title. I feel like this morph effect is like simultaneously terrible, but also like kind of good for a 90s kids show, you know what I mean? Not quite Michael Jackson black or white level, but you know, TVY 7 standards, pretty good.
The footprints lead to that pipe. Get them!
Did you find them?
No, sir. Just a couple of dogs.
Get those dogs, you fool! They might be Andalites!
So, they escape the crash site as dogs, and then for some reason, Jake just goes on a highly paranoid walk through his neighborhood.
My name is Jake.
And I like to induce just a little bit of fear in my neighbors. Not enough for them to divert from what they're doing, but, you know, just enough for a little drop in the stomach.
I can't tell you my last name or where I live because the controllers are everywhere.
This dude was just walking to his car from his front door. He's just hanging a quick left. He's like, I gotta move. Goddamn crackheads in this town.
How you doing?
Oh, this is the guy you're fine with. You're like, oh, thank God, finally a normal person. The dude washing his car in a church parking lot with no soap or water, just scratching the paint off his car like a psychopath with a dry sponge. Jake, you're a terrible judge of character. You know that?
This is how I feel walking through Walmart.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice day.
You are the chaos, okay? I don't know what to tell you. You're just beelining up to this lady's baby, mad dogging it, and being like, adequate day, fellow toddler! Now, Jake, hear me out. I think I may have found your problem. I don't think it's that everyone around you has alien slugs in their brain, as much as it is that you're in the part of town where they openly slang coke outside the Kingsway Baptist Church. Like I said, I'm not sure, but that might be a majority of your issue.
Good luck seeing this guy, stupid cops.
So after completing his sneaking mission, Jake returns to an animal preserve where he and his friends have been hanging out, especially Tobias, who, let's just say, has been taking in the view. Sir, hi there. I just want to let you know we do have other animals at this facility, and you have been staring right at that horse for a socially unacceptable amount of time. Yeah, I will be getting staffed. Thank you. Okay.
Hello? That's Tobias. He just moved here.
Oh, he's new.
That makes
Thank God you mentioned that. I thought he was just a pervert.
Yeah.
Hi, Aisha.
Hi. Hi, Marco.
Hi. It must be cool, living on a preserve.
Well,
Even if it was, I'm not telling you.
That disc that Elfango tried to give you, do you have any idea where you might have dropped it?
I didn't drop it. I never even touched it.
Haddison's first half. So yes, we find out that the most important item that the alien lobbed at Tobias earlier is indeed the most important item. So the kids set off to double back and find it again.
With all those controllers, we can't exactly sneak back into the plant.
No, but we could go back as animals.
Picture a load of this. Beaver, field grouse, alpaca, rhino, and starfish unite. They will see us coming, but they won't know what to do.
Shouldn't we wait for Cassie?
Yeah, what's taking her so long anyway?
She better not flake. Hey!
Wait.
Who are you calling a flake?
Tobias is like, that was Cassie? You mean this was Cassie the whole time? She had a broken leg. Bless her heart. There was nothing we could have done. Oh, Rip Cassie.
Look, I say we forget it, we don't mention it, and we don't mourn. This isn't some dumb video game. We could get killed. My mom's dead.
Dude, chill out. Stick to the script.
No one's asking you to risk your life right now. I mean, learning to morph might be the one thing that's gonna save your life.
All right. But I get to choose which animal.
No shit.
That was already established. You could, yeah. Go on then.
Maybe one of these. I always wanted a rat.
The rat, yeah. The
rat?
The one you can get for $2 at Petco, yeah.
Oh my god, how stupid.
What? Am I a rat?
I'd say you were a rat man.
I can't do it.
It's his attitude. I can't go the whole way. I can't do it. I can feel him smirking at me now. Get that fucking grin off your face, Toby!
End up in a mousetrap and then just go dead.
Are you in control?
The wheel is in control now, Jake. The man is unburdened by thought. Only and forever. The wheel!
All right. We've all done it.
Hold on. Tobias hasn't.
I forgot about Tobias. Sorry, Tobias.
Yeah, he went that way with a smirk and a box of nitrile gloves. You gotta go now.
Tobias! Hey, Tobias!
Where could he have gone?
Dude, we can't take you anywhere. What are you doing behind that tree?
Seriously.
Anyways, now it's time for the final fight. Now, you would think with all that setup with the aliens and the parasites and the Mighty Morphin Animal Rangers, something more interesting would happen, but no, the dog just digs like a good boy. The cat just stands there menacingly, but at least Marco brings out his boombox and plays Scatman John for everybody, so it could be worse. But of course, Tobias has to do this and ruin it by becoming that, by doing this. God damn it, man, why can't you just be normal?
What the
That's
fuck?
it. After seeing that showing, clearly I gotta take matters into my own hands. I'm touching the cube. I fucked up. I fucked up, man. Oh no, I fucked up big time.
I don't even know the mouse.
No.
I've been there. Literally. Except for it was Burger King. Yeah, my friend was at a convention and needed someone to, like, she'd never done, like, or she had not had a lot of experience in prosthetics or something, so she wanted to do that.
Yeah.
So I was, like, transformed into a literal blue alien, and then I had to go meet my friend an hour away, and I was driving, like, if I get pulled over, I am so fucked. But then I got hungry, and so I had to go through the drive-thru like that, and I was like, I'm so sorry. And here I am just like eating French fries, just like.
Just imagine some guy had just smoked a whole bunch of meth in the back to get ready for work. Just like, fuck
here,
it.
You know,
And then
likely.
you pull up like that and he's just like.
I just ruined his whole day or his whole month.
I saw him. I swear to God, I saw him. Well, what about me, dude? I remembered a lot of that fucking show.
Yeah, I did not remember that
Like,
at
it
all.
wasn't the Men in Black, but I knew that there were, like, these adults that were, like, tracking them down.
No,
and
I did not
They had got
remember
their
that.
power from aliens and shit. I remembered that shit.
What animal would you be? I would never be a mouse. That's like the last animal I would ever choose to be. A mouse? You like accidentally eat poison or like get stepped on.
I think you remain like your intellectual level though.
Yeah, but do you know how like you could accidentally get into a trap, or it would be something that would have the ability to fly.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Be some kind of big ass eagle or something.
Yeah, like why would a mouse, like a rat, like you're just crawling around, like you're so little. I guess you could hide and listen and stuff, but like I'm trying to like
I might be a leopard or something, or like some kind of panther.
Yeah.
One of those ones that plays with those like hallucinogenic leaves in the jungle and trips.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I would ever be any kind of like sea creature, because like that's very limited that you're going to be able to interact with anybody or do anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
or
some
any kind of
monk.
bee, like being a bee would suck because if you attacked something, you would die after the stinger.
I don't know if
popped
that's
off.
for all bees, but yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like, but then again, if you're that small, you could probably like spy on a lot of things.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I don't know. And then you're only limited to like
2
what
hours.
animals you're around.
You
though.
gotta touch them, yeah. So like,
You'd have to go to the zoo and like if you wanted to be a giraffe or something, like you're gonna have to like break in. And...
Or a rattlesnake or something like that.
Oh God. Ooh, no, I wouldn't want to. No.
Nikki doesn't like snakes at all.
I don't like snakes. No, I'm not a snake person. My dad, there were rattlesnakes near his shop, and instead of like for me, I would call like the animal control people.
Yeah,
like
somebody.
That's what my brain like. Oh my God, maybe even call 911. I'm so scared, right? Which you probably shouldn't do. But anyway, I'm calling an expert. My dad goes over to the rattlesnake with a metal yardstick, because he does upholstery work. So he has a metal yardstick, not huge, and goes over and he says he popped it on the head and killed it.
Craziness.
That thing could have, like, the range.
What a sound effect.
Yeah. Like, no. Crazy.
Anyway, JonTron did a pretty good job making fun of this show. I felt like it was way fucking worse than I remember it being.
Yeah, that was bad.
And
maybe that's why I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it wasn't memorable. Yeah. It wasn't like, oh man, this was the greatest. It was like, yeah, that was a thing.
The books then.
Yeah, but the show.
Yeah, that was some rough stuff. Goosebumps definitely. I mean, I know I shouldn't compare, but 90s books that were kind of
Goosebumps
spooky,
was definitely better.
Whatever.
But JonTron did a great job. This video was funny as shit. Always love when he comes out with some new stuff, and hopefully you enjoyed our reaction to it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.